Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Martina and today I'm going to show you the little sister of my latest journal, Romantic Laces. Stay tuned. Well, in my last video I showed you the journal Romantic Laces and I couldn't help it. I had to make the little sister of Romantic Laces, and it's really a little tiny, absolutely cute journal. That's the size. Look at my hands and that's it. She is tiny, she is cute, she is sweet, and her name will be Little Sweetheart. But sometimes, as little sisters do, she has a big mouth. You will see. I'm going to open, first of all, the ornament which I have put around it. It's an applique which is sewn on some vintage lace, vintage sari silk, sorry, and it just sits on top of the cover. The cover as such is like, you have seen it, maybe you have seen it in Romantic Laces, is laces all over. All over, from the front to the spine to the backside. It's several layers of lace in different muted tones, and on top of it I have also added a little charm with some beads and a little decoration here. Little Sweetheart is being closed with a tie from vintage lace, and you are going to see the big mouth now. Oops, no, not yet, but now. She flips open like this because she is not only pretty, she is also heavily stuffed, prettily stuffed, and you will see when we go into it. She has 3 signatures and in total about 90 pages. And you can already see from the inside, when you look at the inside, you see the different layers of laces which I have put as an additional decoration on the edge of the pages. And on the inside of the cover page there is a belly band from coffee dyed lace, and inside and behind it there's this very pretty cute rose paper cardstock, and beneath it or behind it there is a little envelope, and in this envelope, which you can open of course and which is expandable, there is a postcard showing the Tour d'Eiffel, Eiffelturm, because I think Little Sweetheart is a young lady who is heavily in love, and this theme will go throughout this journal from time to time. Oops, there's a little bit of paper, so put it away. But before we go into it, I would like to give you some more information about the dimensions of this cutie. So as I said, she is not big. She measures 5.5 inches in length, 3.5 inches in width, and she has a spine of 2 inches. And in centimeters, this is 14 times 9 times 5. So let's go back to the inside. So it starts with a ruffled page, and you probably have seen it already. As usual, many ruffles, and because she's the little sister of Romantic Laces, yes, ruffles and laces. So that's the first page. On the inside there are some hearts, and one of the tags which I do, which is decoupage, embossing, and some glitter. And it sits in a glitter bag. Here is a paper pin in a heart shape, and on the next side there is a little tag which says Je t'aime. there is enough room for writing, and especially if the person who is going to own this little cutie takes off some of the things which I have put inside, writing can very easily be done. As I said, 19 pages, heavily decorated, but not every page is decorated, and also some envelopes, some flip out, so various things where you can write and also secretly hide things. So this is one of the eco-dyed papers which I have in the journal, and a little rose decoration, some vintage doily which I have cut. This is a nice ribbon in a flower shape or flower pattern. On the next side there is some tags sitting in a rose bag or pocket, and it says Bloom and Dream. And Bloom and Dream is, I think, something which we all strive to do. Cotton lace. This is a pocket, and inside this pocket you have a rose, little card with a rose. On the back side I have done some stenciling. This is some wildflower ornament. Here there is a pocket which is somehow invisible. When you take the tags off, you hardly see it, because it's in the same pattern as the decoration of the page. And on the opposite side there is a die cut with a rose. Here there's a pocket with some embossed paper, and inside there's a very pretty tag with wonderful roses. And I have distressed the edges to give it this vintage look. Here's a little butterfly with a little bit of glitter. On the next page you see a triangle pocket, and inside there are 3 different tags. And on the opposite side there is a big ruffle in white, and when you turn it you see some vellum, and on this vellum I have done some embossing with black embossing or black glittery embossing powder, and it opens to a nice decoration with rose motifs. The next page here, this is a paper bag which I have coffee dyed to give it this nice sound, and I have glued on some vellum in this floral design, and inside, and I have sewn in the middle, and inside there are 2 tags, the tags which I like to do with embossing and stamping and some color on it, and I have added some nice pink bows which nicely correspond to the ruffle which you see beneath the 2 tags. This is the other side of this eco-dyed paper. Another eco-dyed paper, and we are at the end of the first signature. Now we come to signature number 2. But before we do, you can see here between the 2 signatures, you see how I have decorated the inside of the spine, and it's the same cardstock with the rose motifs like you have seen on the inside of the cover. Here again it starts with a ruffle, and this ruffle, these multicolored ruffles, they are all silk, and they are all hand dyed by myself with watercolors in green and pink and some purple. Again on this page there is some stamping, and this page has been coffee dyed and also further decorated with some color here in turquoise or here in a gold, pink tone. This is some very old paper from a dictionary, from a poetry. Some rose decorated paper, mini ruffles on this page, and when you turn it, there's a tuck spot, and in this tuck spot there sits a tag and a long journaling card, and on the opposite side there's another journaling card which has been decorated with some lace on the edge. It has a ribbon of some flower motif trim, which has been glued on the next side with washi tape, so you can, if you don't like it, you can easily take it off or use it somewhere else. Again, some lace on this page. This is coffee dyed vellum to give it this nice sound, and inside there is this nice flower card. I'll put it back later. This is some pastel color paper. On the back side of it I have a flip out envelope which has been decorated with some lace, and the pattern is roses, and it sits on a decorated page also in rose motifs. And of course you can open this, and I'm going to do it now because it has something inside. It's expandable as well, and inside there is this wonderful rose card, and with some lines on the back side where you can write if you want. And of course you can put in more things as much as little sweetheart allows, little sweetheart with her big mouth, because as I say, she's already quite full. I'm going to make the bow later. And here again this nice decoupage with paper towels and some glittery effects on it, embossed and glittery effects, and it sits in a pocket which has been created by collaging different fabrics. It's lace, it's some tulle, it's some coffee dyed paper, and it has been zigzagged around, and on top of it there is a little ruffle, silk ruffle. So this is the other side of this coffee dyed paper. I love the sound. So here this is some ruffle in coffee dyed cotton. As you see, there are some empty pages where you can write and or further decorate whatever you wish. And here we come to this flip out, which I currently am quite fond of doing because it's so fun. There is a pocket, so there's a tag inside. The tag is ruffle, because this is the trick, that you have something inside. At least for me, you have something inside this pocket, and the ruffles stand out, and you can use it as page decoration. But what you also can do is you can flip out the page like this, and you have the full page to write on. I saw this in a video, I don't know who did it, and I loved it so much. So this is a vellum pocket bag. It has a heart because, as I said, little sweetheart is heavily in love, and there are some flowers on this card. I also love this digital paper which I have used to decorate the signatures here on the side. I love this pink, this light pink, this rose motifs, and I think the ruffle really adds to it and really makes it more stand out, even more stand out. And you see I have zigzagged around it here. On the inside there's a pattern, or there's a picture of a vintage wallpaper. Here another text spot and tuck spot, and in more purple tones, and inside there's a flower tag. Mini ruffle again. This is some butterflies with some cotton ruffles here. Some more of the empty but still decorated pages. Here there's some lace on this page. Here this is something where I'm really a little bit proud of, because this is a tag which I have collaged, where I have collaged different laces on, and a ruffle of course. And when you see it, it's really, really nice, and it has this wonderful haptic when you touch and feel when you go over it. And here I have added a little flower and some lace ribbon. And you can flip it up, and behind it there's a pocket, and in this pocket there are two journaling cards. No, 2 tags and a journaling card behind this belly band. Again, rose motifs. Stenciling, another coffee dyed vellum, another belly band, and behind this belly band there is this love greeting card. Some lace on the page. Behind it there's another pocket, and inside this pocket there is a tag which has rose motifs and a flower on top. Again, this wonderful vellum, some sari silk waffle, rose motifs, pink page, and the last one here is a little bag, cotton bag, and inside there's a happy bee. Be happy, happy bee. So this is little sweetheart, and she's cute, she is sweet, she is tiny, and she has a big mouth. If you like her, she will be available in my Etsy shop, and this was, I think, hopefully a video which was not too long, and I wish you a very nice weekend and hope to see you again soon. All the best, Martina. Bye bye.